Alright guys, I'm sure some of you have figured out roughly where I am located at in the United States, because I've stopped really caring about hiding it so much. But I'm from the Washington, Vancouver, Portland area. But we had a bunch of protests here yesterday. And I will never understand the whole flag burning thing. You're welcome for the freaking right to do something stupid, but it's the most disrespectful thing you can do outside of pissing on a soldier's grave or desecrating a grave. And I promise, I am not a super violent person, but I will beat the fuck out of somebody who wants to burn a flag in front of me. I put my life on the line for that flag and everything it stands for. And I'm a firm believer that that flag doesn't fly because of the wind. It's the breath, the last breath of everybody who has died fighting for this country. And I have told you guys before, I don't always agree for the reasons we go to war, but I will stand behind every man, woman, every person who's ever raised their hand and said, yes, I will go. Here's my life. Let's do this. I just don't understand why people find it to be okay. I get that there's a law that says you can't, that you're not supposed to, and then it's been said that it's still First Amendment, which is bullshit, but whatever. And the whole women's right march or whatever the fuck that was that went on. I agree that there might be some things that women don't get a fair shake at, but come on. You act like Trump in 24 hours had taken away every right you had and pushed you all the way back to before the suffrage movement. I mean, you don't have that kind of power as the president. No, that ain't gonna happen. And everybody who acts like all of a sudden we're gonna be 19, or no, not, I'll put it this way. I feel like everybody believes that all of a sudden this is gonna be 1776 and oh my God, there's no laws and no fucking power and no, that's not gonna happen. Trump is not the worst thing to happen to this country. I won't even say Obama's the worst thing to happen to this country, but I don't agree with anything he did. And any of you that have a problem with that, that's fine. That's your right. You're welcome to it. I'm allowed to have mine. You're allowed to have yours. So argue with me, whatever. I don't really care. You will never change my opinion that the man was not the greatest president ever. He was somebody who'd speak eloquently. Fine. Cool. Speak. But that's not what I look for in a president. You could be the dumbest backwood motherfucker. Oh, wait, yeah, we had one of those. Bush. But guess what? I knew what the fuck he was saying when he said something, and I knew where we were going and what was going to happen. Obama? Not so much. And any of you who have served can vouch for this. He sounds like an officer. And what I mean by that is officers, let me actually be more clear. Usually about captain, major, officers know what the fuck they're talking about and are not idiots. I'm talking Butterbar, first lieutenant, just out of fucking school. I'm not talking prior service, guys that were E7, E6, hell, even anybody who was enlisted and then went officer after getting out and coming back, they usually knew how to act. And I dealt with a lot of those guys. Best officers I ever dealt with, even as lieutenants. I'm talking the guys straight from West Point, the guys straight out of ROTC programs. 90% of them I dealt with were fucking stupid. And don't get me wrong, I am not the brightest man in the world. I'll admit it. But that's how fucking Obama talked. Trump, from what I've heard, because I've avoided it because the whole political stuff anymore, because I get so heated because I deal with so many people that don't get it. Okay, I used to deal with a lot of people that don't get it. I couldn't listen to him talk. I couldn't listen to all the crap going on. But every time I'd research what the liberal side was saying, it was a bunch of bullshit. And come on, you're telling me that the whole grab her by the pussy thing was the best you could do when your candidate was under investigation by the FBI at one point? Oh, wow. He never did it as far as anybody knew. And I still haven't really found anything that said he did any of it. So, wow. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's only fair you give the man a chance. We gave Obama a chance. Hell, some of us, not myself, I won't lie, I didn't vote in the previous election. Because I saw lose-lose on either way, and I thought, fuck it. World's gonna end. I won't lie, I was one of them crazy fucks with the Obama second term. I was in a lose-lose situation, so fuck it. I didn't want to go to war again. I didn't see Obama making anything better, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't realize then that you can write in a vote or vote for a third party. You live, you learn. I was 23, guys. Not the brightest crayon. But, come on. I know people who are hardcore have always been Republican, and they didn't like the Republican candidate, and they voted for Obama. Do they regret it now? Yeah, but at the time, that's what they thought was best for the country. People spoke, and they thought that that Trump was the best thing for this country this time. And I'm one of those that believe that. I don't feel like I should have to sit here and watch what I say all the time because I might offend somebody. I don't care anymore. Be offended. Don't talk to me. Don't listen to my channel. I don't really care. And the reason is, I put my life on the line for my First Amendment right. So I'm going to use it. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but understand, I'm coming from a place where I was willing to put up everything. And I do mean everything. Life, limb, marriage, children. I was willing to lose it all for this country. I know several people who have. I have friends that have lost everything. I have family members who have literally carried friends to the plane, to the chopper, and never seen them again. I will say it every time you ever ask me. I will stand behind another veteran in whatever they need to do as long as they have never violated the oath of this country. As long as you've never been a traitor, as long as you've never sold the rest of us out because you were an asshole, fucking Manning, I will back you. Bergdahl's another one. Fuck him. Fuck them both. You've heard it already. I will never back that shit. But if you stay true to the core values, I've got your back. Just like I expect you to have mine. That's why the Camaro's getting built. And any money I ever make on that car, any money I ever make off that channel in order to get that car done, once that car is done, any money I make doing any of this, outside of what it takes to keep bringing you guys videos and keep that car going, the rest of it, I promise you, when I figure out how to make this profitable, the rest of it, I will promise you now, and you guys can hold me to it, will go to a charity for either a Gold Star family or the USO or a local VFW or Dog Tag Brewing or any of those guys. Anything I can personally vouch that they're going to do what they say, I will 100% back them with any money I can. I haven't got to the point where I'm profitable enough to do that yet. But I promise you when I do, all of it will go to that. Now, if anybody that watches this video has an issue with anything I have said and wants to call me out, go ahead, put it in the comments. Put it on the Veteran Car Corner Facebook page. Put it on the Instagram. Hell, if you want to put it on the Tumblr, which I'm never going to probably check again because I don't know how to use that shit, it'll be over there. I promise you, I'm a man of my word. Honor, integrity, loyalty. Those are part of the core values that are shared between all the branches. We vary on different things, but you know what? Those three, everybody shares. Because you can't do your job if you are not with guys that are loyal to you. You can't do that if guys will not hold up to integrity and do what they say they're going to do. And honor, above all else, honor between veterans needs to be a thing. We kid each other. We give each other a hard time. But that's the difference between us as veterans and everybody else. There's all these groups out there that want equality, that want whatever it is, I don't know. Whatever all these stupid protests are. But none of them will join forces together to help each other. But you know the difference between them and me, and me and all of my brothers and sisters in arms, between all the branches? If it came down to it, and most of us got called back, whether or not we can actually physically do what is needed of us, we'd be willing to raise our hand and do everything that we were asked to do. I will not lie. If I get the call tomorrow, even though they can't technically call me back, my contract's done, and say, hey, we need you back, what will it take? Two things. I want my rank that I have now, and I want to go through basic training again. And actually, I would ask to go through Marine basic training. Tell the Army, look, work a deal. I want to go through Marine basic. Because if anybody's going to fix my fat fucking ass, even though I'm working on it, it's going to be them. Love the Army. Will never doubt that that's probably the best branch in the military. Because you've heard me say it before. There's two branches of the military. The Army and the Navy. Because the Marines is a cult, and the Air Force is a corporation. But at the end of the day, I will never doubt a Marine knows what the fuck he's doing. My branch knows what we're doing, but we're nothing compared to them. And any of you Army vets that want to tell me I'm a traitor and blah, 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 whatever. You can't argue with the fact those guys are disciplined higher than we are. They fuck up just as much. And some of them ain't smart. But I guarantee you, they are more disciplined than us. But that's the deal. And if any of you think I'm lying, watch what happens. If it comes down to it, I will raise my hand again. I will go right back. But I'm hoping that there's still people within the younger generation coming up that is willing to sign their name on that fucking document, raise their hand, take that oath, and go and just hand that blank check to Uncle Sam. I can't say that it's still there. I worry that it's not going to happen. I worry that it's going to be old, crusty fucks like myself. And I ain't even that old. But I feel like it's going to be us that's going to have to come back and save shit. Our old broke asses are going to have to go back. Now, I'd love to be proved wrong in the comments, but I just don't see it. I've dealt with a lot of people, a lot of 18, 19-year-olds. Worked on a dealership, did a job where there was a lot of them rolling through, and a lot of them will not do it. They don't see the point. They don't see it being profitable. And I've talked it up. I've explained. I have never blown smoke up anybody's ass when it comes to this shit. And I never will. But I will guarantee you, they still back away from it. I don't know why. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you think I'm an idiot. Go to the Facebook page, Veteran Car Corner. Everything is Veteran Car Corner, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.